This time on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire?
I'm gonna go with Scarlett.
It was the right answer all this time. And you just won $64,000.
It's been a great experience, but I think I'm done.
The winner, John Aducey.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna phone a friend.
She got it right for $32,000.
Well, he's my favorite boxer, and I have his grill. George Foreman, A.
You're right for $64,000.
I'd like to use my 50-50. I need to go with C. Edgar.
Edgar Allan Poe.
Well, anything I said right at this point would be a total guess. And $125,000 is a lot of money. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna walk away.
I'll go with D, Italy.
Italy, the right answer for $2,000. Now, join us from New York for Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Thank you very much. Good evening and welcome to Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? You know, we've noticed that people often struggle with geography questions on this show. Rosie was the worst. Last time, contestants were stumped over where the Sargasso Sea and the Aswan dams are. But now we've got a Navy commander in the hot seat right here, someone who has traveled all around the world, and let's see how he does if he gets a geography question. Commander Mike Keating, or Keats, as he is known to his friends, is up to $2,000 right now, and let's talk about the places your naval service has taken you to.
Well, I've gone all over the Western Pacific. I've flown in Somalia, the Persian Gulf, and even over the Atlantic.
Aha, so you should be pretty well acquainted with this world of ours, huh? How long have you been in the Navy, Mike?
About 17 years.
And you are a mission commander.
Yes, mission commander on a P-3 Orion aircraft.
Which means exactly what?
The mission commander sits as tactical coordinator, and you basically conduct the mission. They could range from anywhere from ASW missions to surveillance or reconnaissance.
All right, fine. So an enemy submarine or an unidentified submarine is out there. They want to check it out. Intelligence comes to you, lays it all out for you, and you decide what the tactics will be.
We receive a brief from intelligence and tactical support centers overseas, and then we go out and conduct the mission. And we coordinate the aircrew in making sure they do all the right things.
And you fly along with the group?
Yes.
What do you do on the plane? Navigator?
We start off as navigators, but we act as tactical coordinators.
Good.
And we actually coordinate all the stations.
All right, great. Sounds like a wonderful job. Married how many years to Stacy? How many, Stacy? 15. How many children? 4?
4, yeah.
Yeah. I guess you've had your lonely nights being married to a Navy man.
A lot, yes.
Sure. All right, 4 children. Now just moved to Orlando, Florida, close to Disney World. They're going to have the time of their lives. All right, Mike, you're doing just terrific here. You've won $2,000. You're 9 questions away from winning $1 million. Here's how we play. The more questions you get right, the more money you win. Once you reach the $32,000 level, you're guaranteed to leave here with at least that much money. And you have 2 of your lifelines left to help, 50-50, and you can phone a friend. Play along with Mike. Log on to abc.com. Click on the Enhanced TV logo and play against everybody at home using ABC's Enhanced TV. I think you'll find it a lot of fun. All set to go, Mike?
Ready.
Let's do it. Ready? Ready, everybody? Let's do it. Here we go. Ready? Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. $4,000. Here it is. What letters appear on the heart-shaped tags of Beanie Babies that ensure their authenticity? BB, TY, LUV, ILY.
With 4 kids who have hundreds of Beanie Babies, I think I can reasonably guess that it's TY.
TY. Want to make that your final answer?
Yes.
TY it is for $4,000. Here it comes now for $8,000. What is the technical name given to clouds that are large, white, and puffy? Cumulus, cirrus, nimbus, stratus.
We do a lot of weather training prior to being qualified as a naval flight officer, so I can't miss this one. It's A, cumulus.
Cumulus, large, white, and puffy. Final answer.
Yes.
Cumulus, the right answer. $8,000. Making headway now, 7 away from $1 million. Here it is for 16,000. What product did Congress ban from advertising on radio and television as of January 1971? Hard liquor, handguns, cigarettes, the pill.
Not sure about this one. I'd like to do the 50-50.
Want to narrow it down? Why don't we? Computer, take away 2 of the wrong answers for Mike, leaving 1 wrong answer and the correct one. Yes, hard liquor, cigarettes. 1971.
I'll go with A, hard liquor.
Final answer?
Final answer.
Son of a gun, it was cigarettes. Cigarettes. Sorry, Mike. Can't tell you how sorry I am. Will you leave with $1,000? Good luck in Orlando. Thanks very much. Right up there. Yes, that was a tough choice between those two, but in fact, there almost always has been a code of good practice that has prevented hard liquor from being advertised on radio or TV. But I hated to see that contestant go down. Right now, we have 10 new contestants who called our 800 number, wound up right here. Who are they tonight? Let's find out. And they are Bob Kelly, Villanova, Pennsylvania. Karen Levitt, Sudbury, Massachusetts. Lisa Feldmeier, Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Vince Carlson, Rochester, Minnesota. Ken Peterson, Los Gatos, California. Vicki Watson, Woodland, California. Laurie Brown, York, Pennsylvania. Gracie Buss, Ontario, California. Tom O'Brien, Chicago, Illinois. Dave Quackenbush, Syracuse, New York. Okay, everybody, welcome to our show. Here's how it goes now. In a moment, a question and 4 answers will appear on your screens. The one who puts those answers in the correct order in the fastest time will be our next player. Audience, we need complete silence here. Thank you very much. Here comes the question. Put these films in order of their original theatrical release, starting with the earliest. Air Force One, 9.5 weeks, 3 Kings, 5 Easy Pieces. Okay, everybody finished? Time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order, starting with the earliest, and it was 5 Easy Pieces, then 9.5 weeks, then Air Force One, and then 3 Kings. Let's see who got it right in the fastest time, and the winner is Lisa Feldmeier. How are you, Lisa? Nice to see you. We're going to come right back and play with Lisa for $1 million. Lisa Feldmeier from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in that hot seat right now. 27 years old, married, has 2 children. Frankie is 4 and Nicholas is 1. And your sister has accompanied you, huh?
Yes.
That's Teresa?
Yes.
How you doing, Teresa?
Good, how are you?
Youngest sister?
Younger, yes.
All right, good. Husband isn't here because he's a cop in the Milwaukee Police Force and didn't know if he could have the time off.
Right.
Well, let's see what happens here, okay? Let's do it for all the kids and for him at home. Tell me about your job. What do you do?
I'm a teacher, special education, work with children 1 to 3 years old who have delays, cognitive, speech, social skills.
That's an early age to be working with those kids, isn't it?
The earlier the better.
That's right. That's good. And do they respond
Do they respond?
better at an earlier age?
Most, yeah.
That's good. All right, Lisa, you're not nervous, are you?
Oh, yes, I am.
No, Lisa, no, no, no. We need to have a $1 million winner here. Come on, okay?
I'll try.
Is it a deal?
Well, I hope so.
All right. All right, here we go. You know the rules, Lisa. You know the lifelines, 50-50. Ask the audience, phone a friend. So if you're ready, Lisa Feldmeier, let's do it. Let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? Here we go. We start with the $100 question. If you've gone from a bad situation, Lisa, to a worse one, you're out of the frying pan and into the what? Fire, griddle, microwave, Senate.
A, fire.
Final?
Yes.
Fire the right answer. She's right for $100. $200. OK is the U.S. postal code for what state? Michigan, Virginia, Oklahoma, Pittsburgh.
Oklahoma.
Final?
Yes.
See how easy it is? $200. There you go. $300. Which of the following does the insect, the mantis, appear to be doing? Waving, praying, curtsying, high-fiving.
B, praying.
Final?
Yes.
Praying the right answer for $300. $500. What shape is a standard American yield road sign? Circle, rectangle, triangle, octagon.
C, triangle.
Final?
Yes.
Did it right again for $500. Triangle. Lisa Feldmeier on fire. Here it is for $1,000. What kind of animal is the character Flipper in the movie and TV series of the same name? Kangaroo, dolphin, bear, dog.
B, dolphin.
Final?
Yes.
Flipper was a dolphin. She's right. She got $1,000. What's the problem? See? You're doing just
Make it
great.
harder.
All right, we're going for $2,000. She's 10 away from $1 million. Here it is. Which of the following is a local anesthetic? Tetracycline, antihistamine, steroid, Novocaine.
D, Novocaine.
Novocaine, final answer?
Yes.
It's the right one. You won $2,000. You're 9 away from $1 million, and your sister is all excited back there. All right, we're going for $4,000. All your lifelines are with you. Here it is, $4,000. What kind of dessert is spumoni? Ice cream, cake, pudding, cookie.
I'm almost sure I know the right answer. Almost. I'm going to go with A, ice cream.
Want to make it your final answer?
Yes.
Just won $4,000. For a minute, I thought you were going to talk yourself out of that. You know, sometimes people think about it too much. 8 away, Lisa, from $1 million. Can you believe it?
Not really.
Okay. Here it is for $8,000. What is the only metal that is a liquid at room temperature? Tin, lead, mercury, gold.
I'm going to go with C, mercury.
Confident?
Mostly.
Okay, you want to make it your final answer?
Yes.
She said mercury. She's right for $8,000. We keep going. Here it is for $16,000. On the TV show The Simpsons, Bart is in what grade at school? kindergarten, second, fourth grade, seventh grade.
I'd like to poll the audience.
You can do that? Sure. Audience, we need a little help here for Lisa. On The Simpsons, Bart is in what grade at school? Kindergarten, second grade, fourth, or seventh? If you're ready, audience, on your keypads using A, B, C, or D, please vote now. %65% say he's in the fourth grade.
Okay, then I will go with that. C, the fourth grade.
Final?
Yes.
Audience, right again for $16,000. When we come back, she goes for $32,000. Lisa Feldmeier, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, in the hot seat right now. And incidentally, Bart, you know, has been in the fourth grade for how many years now? At least 10, right? All right, Lisa Feldmeier, that's a good old Milwaukee name, isn't it?
That's German. Mm-hmm.
What was your maiden name before? Anything easier?
It was Miloshauskas. And
Sounds like you got lucky. What were you going to say?
oh, I was going to say, my name is actually hyphenated, so my full name is actually Lisa Miloshauskas Feldmeier.
Oh, my gosh.
So,
Really putting everybody through that, huh?
well, not so much anymore.
And you and your sister, first time in New York, ladies?
Yes.
Yeah? Two beautiful women out on the Big Apple. What happened last night?
It rained.
It rained.
We walked around in the rain.
Better luck tonight, I guess. All right, Lisa, here we go. Now, this is getting exciting. You've won $16,000. We're going for $32,000. You win that, and you can't leave here with less than that. But if you miss in here, you'll lose $15,000. Two lifelines are left. We're 6 away from that million. Let's play. $32,000. Which of these singers published a best-selling book of poetry in 1998? Britney Spears, Jewel, Tracy Chapman, Madonna. Book of poetry.
I think I know who it is. I'm going to go with B, Jewel.
Think you know who it is?
I think so.
Fairly confident.
Yes.
All right, it's $32,000. Final answer.
Yes.
Yes, it's Jewel. A Night Without Armor was the name of Jewel's book of poetry. Okay, here we go. 64,000. 5 questions away. Now, Lisa, can you believe what's happening here?
Nope.
All the cops in Milwaukee are pulling for you. Here it is for $64,000. What law requires that federally funded educational programs and activities be offered equally to men and women? Amendment 26, Taft-Hartley Act, Section 8, Title 9.
I'd like to use my phone friend.
Who do you want to call? Somebody at school?
No, I'm going to call John,
Who's John?
my dad.
Your dad. All right, fine. Let's get John on the line, AT&T, and see if he can help his daughter.
Hello, this is John.
John, Regis Philbin calling from New York. How are you?
Well, good evening.
How you doing?
Okay, hey, I always love your ties.
Thank you very much, John. How do you feel about this one? Pretty good, huh?
Great, yes.
All right, I've got 2 of your daughters here,
Okay.
and Lisa needs a little help. She's
I'm
going for
listening.
$64,000, John. And she's going to read you a question and the 4 possible answers, and one of them, of course, the right answer, okay?
Okay.
All right, Lisa, it's all yours. You got 30 seconds starting now.
What law requires that federally funded educational programs and activities be offered equally to men and women? Amendment 26, Taft-Hartley Act, Section 8, or Title 9?
My opinion is Title IX.
Are you sure?
The best I can among those 4, I think that's it.
Why do you think so?
Memory.
Okay, thank you.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Well, I will go with what he said. I have no idea. D, Title 9.
Title 9, final answer?
Yes.
Father knows best. He got it. 34,000. Good going, John. $125,000, miss. Serious money now. 4 away from $1 million. But if you miss in here now, you're going to lose $32,000 on this question. Let's take a look at it now, Lisa. For $125,000. In 1960, what artist painted a self-portrait showing him at an easel, looking in a mirror, and drawing himself? Pablo Picasso, Norman Rockwell, Roy Lichtenstein, Jasper Johns. Famous self-portrait. Looking at himself in a mirror, drawing himself. 40 years ago.
I think I'll go ahead and use a 50-50.
Okay, let's narrow it down, sure. Computer, will you take away 2 of the wrong answers, leaving Lisa 1 wrong answer and the correct one? Thanks. Picasso, Rockwell. Why don't you talk to us, Lisa? Tell us what's on your mind.
Well,
What do you think?
I think I'm leaning towards Picasso.
Why Picasso?
Because Rockwell, well, his paintings are older.
Are older than Picasso, you mean?
But the portraits are. I'll go ahead and say Picasso.
Final answer? Now, wait a minute. You're going to lose $32,000 in here. You know that. Just want to remind you. But on the other hand, you'll win $125,000. What do you want to do?
I will go with Picasso. Final answer.
No, it was Norman Rockwell. Well, Lisa, Norman Rockwell. But here's $32,000. Thanks very much. Good luck to you. Oh boy, what a night. Yes, Norman Rockwell was 66 years old when he painted that famous self-portrait, which was one of his many covers for the Saturday Evening Post. But $32,000, still a lot of money, and good luck to Lisa. Now we have 9 more contestants raring to go here. So here's the next fastest finger question. Put these North American rivers in geographic order from the northernmost to the southernmost. Rio Grande, Platte, Yukon, St. Lawrence. Okay, everybody, time's up. Let's see the answer in the correct order. Starting in the north, and it was, still is, the Yukon, then St. Lawrence, and the Platte, finally the Rio Grande. That's the right order. Who did it in the fastest time? And the winner is Tom O'Brien. Hey, Tom. Ready to go? We're going to come back and play with Tom. in just a moment. Tom O'Brien, Chicago, Illinois, in the hot seat right now. We get an awful lot of folks from Chicago. You know that?
That works for me.
Yeah, where do you live?
Right downtown Chicago.
Downtown
actually.
Chicago. Isn't that a beautiful
Right
place?
off the loop. Great
yeah,
place.
it's just so clean and nice. All right, so Tom, what do you do for a living?
I'm a public relations manager for an advertising agency in Chicago.
One of those public relations guys with all the answers, huh?
Oh, sometimes. We make them up if we don't know them.
Absolutely, sure. And you're here with your pal, Michael. Nice to see you, Michael. Michael has been friends since what, college?
For
Long
decades.
time, huh? You also room together in Chicago.
Right.
And it works out well.
Exactly.
It's almost like the Odd Couple.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I do the cooking, he does the cleaning.
Wasn't that the Odd Couple?
I guess it was.
Sure, absolutely. Lemon liked to cook, and who was the other guy? For $2,000, Regis, come up with it right now. Walter Matthau. Yes, Walter Matthau did the cooking. All right, fine. So here we go, Tom. You know the game, right?
Right.
You know the rules. You know the lifelines, 50-50. Ask the audience, phone a friend. It's all here. So if you're ready, let's play Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? For $100. If you're skeptical about something, you should take it with a grain of what? Sand, sugar, salt, MSG.
That would be C, salt.
Final?
Fine.
Salt, the right answer for $100. Here we go for $200. According to a story often told to young children, what bird delivers babies? Eagle, stork, ostrich, San Diego chicken.
That would be B, stork.
Final?
Final.
Stork, the right answer for $200. 300. The curved tube breathing device used by surface swimmers is called what? Snorkel, flipper, fin, sea straw.
That would be A, snorkel.
Final answer?
Final.
Yes, it's a snorkel for $300. $500. What does the boxing acronym KO stand for? Kick out, key opponent, keel over, knockout.
D, knockout.
Final answer?
Final.
Yes, KO means knockout. $1,000. If it's 12 noon in New York City, what time is it in Salt Lake City, Utah? 9 a.m., 10 a.m., 11 a.m., 12 a.m.
B, 10 a.m.
Final answer?
Final.
Got it right for $1,000. Okay, Tom, off to a good start here. All of your lifelines still there. We're looking at the $2,000 question, and here it is. What is the name of the guitar part that connects the head of the guitar to its body? Peg, bridge, fret, neck.
D, neck.
Sure?
Final.
You said it. You said it right. $2,000. Here it comes, $4,000. Which of the following types of furniture is also the name of a historical empire? Ottoman, futon, credenza, armoire.
A, Ottoman.
Final answer?
Final.
The old Ottoman Empire, the right one for $4,000. We're going to break. When we come back, he's going for $8,000 and all of his lifelines. Tom O'Brien, Chicago, Illinois. Tom actually heard about this game first from his friends in London where the game began.
Right.
Have you ever seen the British version?
I haven't. I haven't been over there since it started.
It's a lot of fun to watch. Chris Tarrant does a great job. All right, Tom, so tell me a little bit more about yourself. You You actually collect board games, don't you?
I do, yeah. I collect odd board games like foreign language versions of Monopoly and things
No
like
kidding.
that.
Really? All over the house?
Well, they're more over the house than they should be, yes.
That's right. And Mike is nodding his head saying, yeah, I got to clean them up all the time.
Right.
All right, fine. So you're doing well here. You're going for $8,000. You're 8 away from $1 million. All of your lifelines are with you. Let's play. Here we go. $8,000. Take a look. On what part of the body would you traditionally wear an epaulet? In the head, wrist, shoulder, foot.
Shoulder, C.
Final?
Final.
That's where you wear it, on the shoulder. He's going for $16,000 right now. Talk show host Sally Jesse Raphael is known for wearing what color glasses? White, gold, red, green.
C, red.
Final?
Final.
That's what Sally wears, those red glasses. This guy's 6 away from $1 million, hasn't touched a lifeline. 32,000. What instrument is musician Yo-Yo Ma famous for playing? Cello, piano, flute, guitar.
You know, this looks like a very intelligent and well-bred audience. I think I'd like to poll them.
Kissing up to the audience is an old trick around here. All right, Tom, let's hope it works. Audience, we need your help. What instrument is musician Yo-Yo Ma famous for playing? Cello, piano, flute, or guitar? Okay, audience, if you are ready, on your keypads, using A, B, C, or D, please vote now. Well, there you go, 66%.
That's what I thought. I'll take their advice and go with A, cello.
And make it your final answer?
That's the final.
And it's the right answer for $32,000. Audience came through nicely,
Thank you.
and you still have 2 lifelines, and now we're 5 away from $1 million. And here it comes for $64,000. Who is currently the youngest U.S. Supreme Court Justice? Stephen Breyer, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, David Souter, Clarence Thomas.
I think I would like to phone a friend.
Who do you want to call?
Dave.
Dave is?
Dave is a lawyer.
A lawyer. All right, fine. Well, let's see if Dave can help us out. AT&T, we need lawyer Dave.
Okay. Hello?
Hello, Dave.
Yes.
Hi, Regis Philbin calling from ABC's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. How are you?
I'm great.
Very good. I've got Tom O'Brien here.
Uh-oh.
Yeah? You know what this call means?
I do.
He needs your help.
Uh-oh, he's in trouble.
No, he thinks you got this one on the bag. All right, he's going for $64,000. He's already won $32,000. So come on, I'll give you the question, the 4 answers, one of them the right answer. All right, Dave?
Good.
Okay, Tom, it's all yours. 30 seconds.
Who is currently the youngest U.S. Supreme Court Justice? Stephen Breyer, Ruth Bader Ginsburg, David Souter, Clarence Thomas.
I would go with Clarence Thomas.
How sure are you on that, Dave?
I'm pretty sure.
How sure is pretty sure? Is that over 50%?
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, I would go.
Okay. Okay, I'm trusting you on this one, buddy.
Good luck.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Don't like the way you said good luck.
I don't either. But, you know, at this point, I don't really have anything to lose, so I'm
That's
going to
right.
say D, Clarence Thomas.
Okay, you're going to say D, Clarence Thomas. Clarence, going to be your final answer?
Final.
Dave got it right for $64,000. All right, we keep going now. You're 4 away from $1 million, Tom, going for $125,000. Of the following mammals, which can hear the highest sound frequencies? Dogs, bats, cats, humans?
Well, I'm reasonably sure it's not humans. And my cats at home never hear me half the time anyway. So I think I'm going to rule out cats. I know dogs can hear high frequencies, but actually, I'm going to say B, bats.
Really? This sounds like a guess.
This is a total guess.
Well, look, you're going for $125,000. Let me just remind you, you still have the 50-50, and you can narrow it down and make your guess a little more reasonable, maybe. Would you like to do that? You don't have to. I'm just talking to myself, you know.
No, because if I use a 50-50, it's going to go down to dogs and bats anyway, so let's just go with it.
But you don't know. You really don't
You're right.
know.
You're right, I don't. But let's go with it.
Hey, you're the boss, and you really are. And the answer is?
B, bats.
And that's your
Final.
He got it for $125,000. Good going. We'll be right back. He's going for $250,000 when we come back. Things are getting exciting now. Yeah, Tom O'Brien's up to, well, he's going for $250,000, and he still has a lifeline left. How you holding up, Mike? Okay?
Great.
Yeah? You feel he's going to go all the way?
No doubt.
All right, boy. Good. So what will you do with the money if you win?
Well, I think probably the first thing is go visit those friends in London who told me to get on here.
There you
but
go.
Take the Concorde this time.
Sure. Why not?
Yeah.
It's a great flight.
Yeah.
Anything else?
That's the main thing. Maybe since I cook so much, just redo everything in the kitchen, go crazy with appliances.
Take good care of yourself, sure. All right, good. How do you feel, okay?
I'm doing okay.
Yeah, you're doing fine. But in this case, if you miss the next question, you'll lose $93,000. Still at the 50-50, thanks to your smarts. We're going for $250,000. That's $250,000. Let's play. The Gadsden Purchase of 1853 included land that became part of which two U.S. states? Washington and Oregon, North Dakota and Montana, Utah and Nevada, Arizona and New Mexico.
D, Arizona and New Mexico.
Boy, that was quick. You know this one.
I'm reasonably sure.
Okay, you sound pretty good to me. Final answer?
Final.
Yes, Arizona and New Mexico. Tom is a PR man, and I said, you know, another PR guy who knows all the answers, and maybe you do. We're going to find out soon. You're just two more questions away from $1 million. Got to tell you, should you miss, you lose $218,000.
Thank you. I know you had to remind me of that.
I got to
Thank
remind
you.
you. But here you are, $500,000, O'Brien. Here we go. $500,000. Check it out. Completed in 1995. What European landmark did the artist Christo wrap in fabric? Big Ben, the Louvre, the Reichstag, La Scala.
I think I'd like to use my 50-50 here, Regis.
Good idea. Computer, take away two of the wrong answers, please, leaving Tom one wrong answer and the correct one.
I'm going to say C, the Reichstag.
Do you know this for sure?
No.
Okay, we're risking $218,000. You must have an inkling, a feeling.
A feeling.
Let's hope it's the right feeling. Gonna make it your final answer?
Final.
Yes, for $500,000. Oh my gosh, that's great. Just when we needed the big winner, and you came across well, but that sound means we're out of time for tonight. Yes, I know. How do you think he feels about it? But he will be back here on Sunday night, and joining him will be 10 new contestants who have flown in from all over the country. And they are Anna Cinquamani, Alan Harris, Bob House, Angela Abels, Mark Heinzen, Jerry Pedersen, Michael Hickey, Vic Wilson, Russ Poulin, and Diane Buchek. Stay tuned now for the Drew Carey Show, followed by a brand new Clerks next on ABC. We'll see you back here Sunday night at 9, 8 Central. Come on back and see if Tom can go for $1 million from New York, everybody. Good night.